Hello, I'm Chuck Smith, the Business Development Manager for RDL. Today we're introducing a couple of our new network remote controls. These are for the Dante audio network system, and we've designed some remote controls that actually emulate Dante controller. The concept is we can adjust volume for various endpoint products. Our new DDR-M31, DDR-M40, and DDR-M42 are fully configurable, including adjusting input and output levels, overall volume level, and several other features. First, I'll demonstrate this over the network. We're actually able to adjust volume, but we're also able to reroute as though we actually opened up Dante controller and reconfigured all of our routing. So once you configure all your check marks and have your various signals going in and out of various products, you can save this as a preset. Our software actually looks very similar to Dante controller. You save it as a preset and you can actually have up to 8 different presets. So in one configuration I could set up something for a podium mic. In a second preset I could add several conference mics and audio from a laptop computer, and the end user just simply has to come here, check a different source and select it, and now we're listening to something completely different. Now, this particular product has 2 outputs on the back side to go to an amplifier and powered speakers. It's our 3rd and 4th output. Output 1 and 2 are on the front, but the 3rd and 4th output, I'm actually pretending in this situation, or example is, this is a primary room, and over here is an overflow. We have a second remote. It's called the D-NMC1. The first one is the D-NMC1. The D-NMC1 level control is strictly volume. So I have actually routed the same signal to both speakers. On a different source, I have one where I've actually split the signal to 2 different sources, one playing background music and the other one being the meeting. I'll mute them so I can continue talking. So I can actually route this, I can route the inputs and the outputs. Anything you can do in Dante controller, we can do in this little single gang remote control that also runs on PoE. And if you don't want to give all that kind of control to everybody, you can actually lock out multiple pages. Some of the other functions are I can go in and adjust the settings, the input levels, the output levels on individual connectors. I could change this from a mic input to a mic input with phantom, or it could be line level. And you can actually do that on the remote, or an installer can choose not to offer those features on a remote. So it's extremely versatile. You can actually design these remote controls to do exactly what your customer needs. This is just strictly level control. In this case, they're independent, but in other applications, they can actually be mirrored, or in other words, a primary controller and then a satellite that emulates. If I were to raise the volume control up, this would raise. If I were to lower the volume control, this would lower. I can also use the D-NMC1 as satellites. In other words, I can have up to 10 of these together. One would be the primary, and I'd have the one with the full color LCD throughout a large venue, and they will all emulate each other. They will all track each other no matter what changes I make. So again, a lot of versatility. If you want to learn more about these 2 remote controls, please contact us at www.rdlnet.com.